Hi friends, welcome back to MBA Pulse. We are at the fag end of December. Many of you may be awaiting the results for CAT, and some of you will be also preparing for ZAT. If you're prepared for CAT and if you attempted CAT very well, probably ZAT should be the easy one for you to attend, and all other exams should be much easier compared to CAT, as I told. And ZAT admit cards are already available on zatonline.in, and MAT is being held today, the 28th of December, and CMAT is expected to be held on 22nd of January is the last date for registering. And all these examinations are heating up, and students are preparing for the next academic year. And I want to wish you all the very best with a great new year ahead. 2021 should be better than 2020 because of pandemic issues we have faced. And the second pulse I want to cover today is on the industry academia pulse. No B school can survive without industry support and the resources coming from the industry to actually make that B school to come up to a level of the industry. There is a symbiotic relationship between industry and academia always, and it's been there for ages, and it will continue to be better or it will improve as we go forward. A good institute should empower the needs of the industry. They should serve the needs of the industry because the management grads are going to finally land up in the corporate job or work for the industry. And when you talk about the faculty selection process of a good B school, it is all about choosing right kind of faculty from the industry for specialized subjects. If we talk about specialized subject, is not only the marketing we are talking about, it's also about analytics, logistics, econometrics, and even data sciences. I feel that these subjects, analytics especially, should be taught more by the practicing industry people than the normal professors who are just PhDs. The kind of industry ecosystem is also going to drive the way the B schools are growing. And my focus is on special laboratories and research outreach. How much B school is able to connect with these industries to a joint research will also decide the kind and the quality of students coming out of those institutions. So when you are selecting, be careful and pay attention to these details. What is the faculty qualification plus also the industry exposure, because that will bring in lots of positive points for you to get placed properly. And a good institution will offer a good research facility, and the support given to faculty members from the institute is also very, very important. So you can't say that's not important. If they go for a joint research with the industry, probably they'll be able to teach better on the application side to students. The hallmark of a good institute's growth depends on this kind of support of research facilities extended to them. And the next thing I would like to touch upon in the academia and industry collaboration is definitely the Entrepreneurial Center. It should not be just for the sake of e-cell. It has to have some activities connected with the industry. So the incubation center can be with MSME and SMEs. Normally people will look at it, and beyond that, you should also look at the finance labs to look at the investment research, and digital marketing lab to look at the research happening in the marketing world, and the operation research lab should also be established in a good B school. And there should be a mix of mathematical techniques and analytical solving problems. So this is one of the primary things which drives good incubation center nowadays, and many B schools haven't really thought about it in depth. And it's a high time they start looking at this, and you should choose an institute which has already got some footprint in these things. And I would suggest even looking at a data science lab, which should be it should engineer a database solution. It's not just a data science center. So it should engineer the database solution to all the problems industries are facing. So this video, when I talk about industry collaboration, is all about how the institutes come closer to the industry. Means what are the collaboration they have, MOUs they have to solve the industry problems. It could be live projects, it could be problem solving on a specific thing, whether they get a consulting from the industry to do this kind of support. So the research based support to the industry is also very, very important. Any good institution, PGDM institutions, looking at the growth path, will look at these aspects very clearly. And if you're going to choose an institution, ensure that you do your due diligence in all these things before you invest your hard-earned money. And the third parts I'll be covering in my next video. In the meantime, I want to wind up this session with a warm wish for a very, very happy new year, and all the best to all the aspirants of management education. Keep looking at my videos sequentially, because I have prepared the plan in such a way that if you miss the previous videos, then there won't be connect. So please look at the videos sequentially. You will get a lot of inputs. I will also be covering the next parts in the next video. In the meantime, please go and have a look at MBA Pulse YouTube videos, and also look at my website www.mba-pulse.com. Thanks for patiently listening to me. Have a great day.